So this is the iPhone 12 and this is the iPhone 12 Pro. These are Apple's latest and greatest iPhones and they are better than ever before. The question is it even worth picking these phones up? We're gonna find out right now. Now, first things first, I want to talk about the design of both these devices. We have a boxy design similar to the iPad Pro or the newly released iPad Air. And it's a throwback to the iPhone 4 days where we had a boxy design with a slab of glass on the front and on the back. Apple brought it back on this year's iPhone. And definitely, it feels fresh, but at the same time, it's a throwback. We have a ceramic shield on both models, the 12 and the 12 Pro. You're getting 4 times better drop protection. Although the 4 times drop protection is nice and all, scratch protection is a little sus. It is so easy to scratch the iPhone 12 and the 12 Pro. It is just unbelievable. I highly recommend you guys pick up a screen protector. And even if you pick up a case, some cases will even give you better drop protection because I've seen the test, the phones can still crack. Now, my good friends at EvilTech, they did send me out their cases for the iPhone 12. And I would say this case is reasonably priced considering you're getting that car mount included. The blue looks gorgeous. If you're picking up the Pacific blue or a regular blue iPhone 12, you might want to pick up this color. But the texture on the back, it feels nice in the hand. It's not going to slip off your hand. And you have lip protection on the phone. And to put the cherry on top, you have your included car mount. So when you get in your car, you automatically just prop this up and you're good to go. So EvilTech, I throw a link in the description down below. Anytime I go out, I rock out with a case. But when I'm home, I don't rock out with a case on my phone at all. The iPhone 12 has an aluminum frame with a glossy glass back. Very easy to get fingerprints on the back. While the iPhone 12 Pro has a stainless steel frame with a frosted glass back. I absolutely love the frosted glass back because you don't get any fingerprints, very minimal to no fingerprints at all. But that stainless steel, woo, as soon as you get it out the box, you're gonna get those fingerprints. You might want to pick up a microfiber cleaning cloth and polish it up. But although technically this is a new design, it's relatively the same. You have the same size notch, the same 60 hertz display on both models. If you have an iPhone 11 or iPhone 11 Pro, you're not really missing out here. Now switching gears to the display, both the 12s have a 6.1 inch OLED display. So you guys hear it right, OLED displays on all the iPhone 12 models. So no more LCD, OLED is the new wave. So you're getting vibrant colors, rich blacks. This is gonna look that much better compared to LCD. And that also brings battery efficiency because it turns off the pixels on dark environments. If you're coming from an iPhone XR, or as the kids call it, XR, or the iPhone 11, you're gonna notice this change right away. Both these iPhones have similar displays. Same exact resolution, same exact PPIs. The only exception is you have a higher peak nit brightness on the iPhone 12 Pro at 800, and you have 625 nits of brightness on the standard iPhone 12. So as you guys can see, the lines are blurring between iPhone 12 Pro and the iPhone 12. Now switching focus to the cameras, both iPhone takes incredible photos. But in terms of the megapixel count, the resolution, relatively the same. But you can zoom more on the iPhone 12 Pro compared to the 12. A lot of people sleep on the telephoto lens because, well, oh, it's only zooming in the photo. But you're zooming in the photo optically, not digitally. When you zoom in optically, you're not compromising the quality. Versus with a standard iPhone 12, you're compromising the quality because now it's like you're taking a picture and you're just pinching the zoom. When you zoom in optically, you're reserving that quality. It's just a higher quality image when you zoom in. In addition, you have the LiDAR scanner. The LiDAR scanner adds depth scanning. So that's gonna be for better photos, better AR. You could take nighttime portraits and you can even measure your environment. So you can measure it more accurately compared to the 12. You can still measure stuff with the 12, but you're gonna measure things in a snap with the 12 Pro thanks to that LiDAR scanner. You can even measure somebody's height instantaneously. This is just incredible. Apple and other developers are constantly adding more features to bring the best out of the LiDAR scanner. Now, you guys got to be very careful because you have the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Pre-order starts on Friday and it's going to be released on next week, Friday the 13th. So it's going to provide 87% better low light photos. You get a larger sensor. And you also have a brand new censorship optical image stabilization. So for example, if you're in the car, it's not gonna shake too much. It kind of leaves the iPhone 12 Pro a weird middle child. It's a good phone, but the 12 Pro Max is gonna just do it that much better. And you're spending $1,000. For an extra $100, you could get a way better camera, better battery life. But nonetheless, I digress. I'm gonna save all of that for the iPhone 12 Pro Max review. Now, quick little things I wanna mention. All of the camera modules can support night mode. So night mode photography is gonna work for selfies, the rear camera, anywhere. And also Deep Fusion is gonna work too as well. So that's a welcome change. Let's talk about battery life. Both the iPhone 12 and the 12 Pro has the same exact milliamp size. You're getting 17 hours of video playback, and thanks to the efficiency of the A14 chip, it's gonna further increase the battery, and you have the OLED displays for more energy efficiency. But what if I tell you that 5G completely destroys all of that? When you use 5G on your iPhone 12, by the time you turn around, you're gonna be on 30%. I started the day at 100% at 8 a.m. and I was on like 30% or 20%, I should say, like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. It couldn't even last me a day. But that's only me using 5G. Now there's an option where you can have that 5G set to auto, and the auto is gonna automatically detect if your phone needs that bandwidth. So if you're downloading a movie, or if you're downloading or playing an online multiplayer game, you're gonna be able to have those 5G speeds enabled. But I just have 5G all the way through because you spend $1,000 basically. You wanna be able to experience those speeds. So 5G is a weird thing. It's a weird topic to talk about because it varies on your location, wherever you are, because not everywhere has 5G. So if you don't have 5G, this is completely irrelevant, but it will come soon, I'm sure. But using regular LTE on Wi-Fi, the battery life has been very solid. But battery life for me is a downgrade just because I'm coming from the 11 Pro Max. When I get my 12 Pro Max, that's when I could be able to see the difference between the two. Now notice, I didn't talk about any performance. I try my best to avoid talking about the processors and the RAM and the GPU and the CPU. Yeah, you have the A14 chip. It's faster. It's 20% faster than the iPhone 11. But at the same time, iPhones are fast. It doesn't really make sense for me to even do a speed test between the two. But yeah, if you have an older iPhone, I'm sure it's still holding up well in terms of performance. So in conclusion, if you love iPhones, you're gonna love the iPhone 12 and the 12 Pro. But be careful, like I mentioned, the iPhone 12 Pro Max is coming up, and that thing is gonna improve everything that I was talking about. Battery life, cameras, which I do like the cameras on this, but the Pro Max is gonna take it to a whole nother level. If you have an iPhone XR or XS or XS Max, yeah, this is kind of like weird because you're getting the same size notch, the same hertz display, but at the same time, this is your time to upgrade because it's been 2 years now, and you want to get the ultra wide angle lens. Maybe you want 5G, maybe you want that new boxy design, and also you want that night mode. You guys don't even have night mode on your cameras. So yeah, if you have an iPhone XR, iPhone XS Max or XS Max, I would say this is your time to shine. Or anything earlier than that. Anything earlier than that, yes, definitely you're gonna see a day-night difference between the two. I know, hopefully Apple can have something crazy, have no notch, have 120 hertz refresh rate. It's coming, but Apple is taking it one step at a time. Apple moves slow, but they gotta find a way to improve it before they just put it out to the public, and I respect that. So yeah, that's basically it for my review. I wanted to keep it short and simple. I hope this is short. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, I appreciate it with a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe with notifications on and help me reach to 100,000 subscribers in 2020. I know we could do it. We just got to keep on pushing. So I appreciate the love and the support. And other than that, your boy Pops. And I hope you guys have a simple day. Peace.